Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Lenny as always, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm not home, as you could probably tell. We're actually in Seattle right now. Beautiful city out here. But yeah, I got my coffee, I got my Starbucks. You know, the Seattle staple is the Starbucks, of course. But let's talk about something. I really want to talk about the Accord, and a lot of you guys left comments on my Instagram post as well as my YouTube channel on that last video I released, and just wanted to go through a couple of those points. Somebody asked me how much I got for the car. I'm not going to tell you guys that. You guys can decide what that car is worth, but it was in pretty good shape. You know, there's a couple things like the bumper and the windshield was cracked, but you know, for the most part, it was pretty nice, and all it really needed was a little bit of love and care, which I have neglected to do for quite a while now. So it's kind of like, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. But the second thing is, a lot of people have been saying like, hey man, like, sad to see it go. It was a real inspiration, and you know, but they're phrasing it in a way where it's like the inspiration's gone now just because the car's gone. And I feel like that's a really poor way to look at it. Like, I feel personally that, you know, it's all documented on YouTube. You guys have seen the videos. The videos are out there for you to watch in case you ever need inspiration. And I just felt like it was about time for me personally to move on to another project. You know, you work on something for 5+ years. Sometimes you want to change a pace. And, you know, the Honda was reaching its limits before I had to spend a ton more money. And honestly, I just didn't feel like spending a ton of money on the car because I've already spent a lot, you know, on it. So I think the key takeaway I kind of want to go through there was basically just don't be scared to work on your own car now that I don't have the same car. I think a lot of people, like, they see the idle car, but they don't see all the work that goes in behind it and how much, like, frustration is actually in there. And so for me, like, it's a ton of my experiences and emotions put into that car, and for you it should be the same. You know, it should be your experience and your emotion into your own car, no matter how it ends up being. And for me, like, now that I've experienced all that, I have that all under my belt. That's like a part of me now. You know, that car is definitely something that I really enjoy working on, that I enjoy driving every single day, and now it's not anymore. And so I feel like it's time to move on to a next chapter in my life, and I'm never going to forget it. So, you know, if you're talking about like having a lost inspiration, well, you shouldn't forget it. I think you should just hold that and say, hey, I'm going to make mine better, or I'm going to make it different in a certain way, or whatever it is, you know. But just keep on building. I feel like I look at other cars for my inspiration, but I don't take that like completely to heart either. I don't, you know, when somebody gets rid of their car, I'm not like, oh damn, like, sad to see the build go or anything like that. Really, like, I think it's just part of life, and yeah, it's just part of the process, you know. Enjoy the build, and once you get tired of building, build the next thing and the next one, you know. Just keep going through it. And I know I've talked about keeping this car for a long time, but I just didn't think it was gonna have any more potential after that. You know, there's like a couple things that I wish I would have done. You know, chassis mount wing is one of those things, and you know, finishing that splitter to be really nice and like a lot more firm. But you know, sometimes life just gets in the way, it gets busy, and things happen, and I'm living my life now. I've got a lot of travel plans kind of ahead of me, so I think it's time to just daily drive the Evo for a little bit. I have ordered just a couple parts like lately. If you guys follow me on Instagram at not.lenny, you might have seen that post that I made about buying a $1,300 part. So there's that as well. I'm excited for that one. It's going to be delivered in December though, so it might be a little bit before you see any more Evo content. But if I do find anything else along the way that's a little bit cheaper and that might ship faster, maybe we'll have more Evo content soon. I'm not sure yet, but it looks like shipping for everything is going to be out like 2 to 3 months. and you know, winter shortages and everything as well. People are putting things on sale and all that, so I think it's gonna be a little bit, so I'm just gonna daily drive that thing for a little bit. And then I also am going to Hawaii here soon, so if you guys haven't already, drop down in the description below. I've started a new channel for all of my travels, like travel vlog stuff, and it's pretty cool. So I've been enjoying just going around, making new memories, going to cool places, and you know, hiking mountains and stuff. But yeah, Hawaii's gonna be quite the trip. So yeah, definitely head down there, drop a sub if you guys are interested in that kind of travel channel kind of stuff. But yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, I just wanted to cover those, you know, couple things about the Accord. It's like, don't take it so seriously. Like, yeah, the build is gone, but there will always be another, and I do miss it. So maybe I'll have another Accord in the future where I'll do it everything the exact same but better. Who knows, right? Like, life just leads you on different journeys sometimes. So I hope you guys got a little bit of clarification there about my thought process, about, like, you know, kind of why I decided to get rid of it. And you know, it's just a good choice for me right now financially, and it just sits. You know, what's the point of having insurance on a car that's just gonna sit there and never be driven? I'd rather have somebody who is gonna appreciate the car drive it, and they definitely are a good crowd. You know, it's sitting next to a 1,000 horsepower Viper right now, so you know, and it's garaged. Like, I never got the chance to garage my car, so I think it's in good hands for sure. But yeah, anyways, I will let you guys go. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already for more Evo content. And like I said, that's kind of scheduled a little bit further out, so we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, anyways, peace.